Okay, so let's get into vertical geometry. So again, very similar to horizontal geometry. The methods, profile, complex by PI, insert curve, by elements, import, export, editing, profiles, 3D cuts, profile, project element, annotation, and geometry reports. So those are the things that we're going to go over today. And we will start with methods of profile creation. And we'll get to that. There we go. And make sure I got this going correctly. All right. So again, up under geometry, lines, curves. Here's your elements profile by 3D element. We're not going to touch on all of these today. Again, we kind of have limited time on the things that we need to touch through. So we're really trying to concentrate on what we use and how we do that. So again, profile complex by PI, lines, inserts, different things like that. So profile creation, that's going to be where profile from surface. I mentioned project profile to element, I know is used quite a bit. Project profile range to element, extend profile. So a bunch of different things through here. Again, we probably won't hit everything. We want to kind of just hit at least the basic parts of things and give you guys some other tools that we can throw in there. So in order for me first to create a profile, I need to make sure that my terrain that I have in my file itself is active. And as you can see right here, by this button here, I just made it unactive. So you can see set active as terrain model. So it now knows that it is an active terrain. It'll tell me it's an active terrain. I can do it through there. I can also come up to, I know there's the set active terrain up here somewhere. I think it's under home, actually. No.
I think it's actually under the terrain tab.
It's in where?
Under the terrain tab.
It is. Okay. Yep. Set active, clear active in here. So I always, so you can see it took me a little while to find that. I usually just do the hover over it and set that active. So I do that first, and then same thing. A lot of the times what I do instead of create profile or open profile model, what I end up doing is I usually end up picking here and then just going from that. I use the flyout tools quite a bit. So then you can see, okay, I have an existing ground. And that existing ground, for those of you, right, older school on doing some of those things, this used to be a graphic. It's no longer a graphic. It's a view within your file. So that's one of the big differences. So anyways, we're creating a profile. So on the method that we use, so one of the things that I use quite a bit is actually I'll do a profile from point to point. And again, best practice of drawing in construction lines, those types of things. I'm skipping that right now, just make sure we have time to get through everything. But best practice would be to draw in construction lines that you want to have. So what I do is just go at the very beginning and I can come to the very end. And I have just one tangent line, not a whole lot going on. And what I will do is I will actually come back in, and that is where I will use my insert vertex and make modifications where I need to. And same thing with table editor. I'll come into the table editor, and then I can do my curve length. I can do my K values. A lot of times, what's great about it is I can just check what those are. And then I can check also my slopes if I want to hold those slopes and check those in. So table editor being the same, and we can get into that with editing profiles, but I'm going to go ahead and do 100 on both of these and apply. So now I have a geometry. Again, I can move that around. One thing that I like to do too is make sure that I'm on even stations. So I will update those as I need to. So on and so forth. So creating a profile by PI and then using the insert function and putting the curves in that way. The other method you can do as well, just like we showed in the horizontal profile insert curve, is another way that you can just add those in, put in the radius, what you want, and checking your K values and your design criteria through it that way. So this is really creating that. It's more by PI and inserting curve. So I think with that, Lindsay, Jordan, anything else to add with this method?
Nope. No.
Okay. All right. So Sahar, if you want to stop recording.